guys, it's me, Gemma from YouTube. I hope my viewers and subscribers are all well. I thought I'd do a video on autism as I haven't done a autism video for a while. So this is a 3-year update about what I've been up to since my 3-year diagnosis came in. So here we go. My life has improved for the positive. I've done a lot of things within the local community, such as talking to the local police and the local BBC media, and I'm actually currently going to be getting filmed for BBC Look East, which I've previously done about a month ago, and they're actually coming to my next Autism Social Club meeting. We're going for our summer walk through the local park, so they're going to come and film that, and they're going to film members of the group talking about their own lived experiences with autism and what it means to be part of a autism social group for adults. So that's a really good update that we've got to do at the moment. And also I've been working with the local Autism Diagnostic service, giving talks for them and helping to talk to people who have recently been diagnosed with Autism Spectrum disorder, or Autism Spectrum condition as I like to call it. And I've been attending their groups to encourage people and help them through their diagnostic process and to answer any questions or offer advice that they may need. To understand why they've been different and why they are feeling slightly upset or anxious about anything. So I've been doing that as well. I've also recently done a flip chart presentation for the local police where I live, and to educate them on autism and how they can communicate with people on the spectrum better. And I'm currently working with them to do another project on June this month, at the end of this month, with their cadets. So I'm really looking forward to being able to have the chance to prove myself and being able to talk to the cadets about what autism means to live with it and how they can effectively communicate with someone on the spectrum. So that's another good project I have up and coming at the moment as well. So I thought I'd do another little bit about how I feel since I've been diagnosed 3 years ago. My life since receiving my diagnosis has been up and down. I've had some periods where I've been upset and I want to ask people questions and wasn't really sure myself, but the Autism Diagnostic service were absolutely brilliant with me. They helped support me through some really difficult times, and they still tend to support me. You know, I'm not actually on their list as a service user, but I currently still get support from them. If I need any questions or if I feel a bit upset, then I can turn to them and they will help me through a difficult time. I also work with them to do, like I say, up-and-coming projects with regards to speaking and events that they do. So I'm really looking forward to getting more involved with them. I'm hoping to actually become one of their official volunteers. I just need to get my paperwork sorted out. So I'm waiting for that to all go through at the moment. So I'm feeling quite excited and anxious at the same time about that. And also I must say that I've previously had support from my friends and family who have been very supportive to me, especially my best friend Jo, who is an absolute godsend to me. She is there when I need her. She is there when I find things difficult, if I've been crying or when I've been unwell. She's always been there to defend me and make sure that I'm okay and I'm able to do things, such as she tends to order our food when we go out for dinner, or she tends to help me through the shops if it's really crowded and really quite noisy. She tends to be there to make sure things are more easier for me. And I've also had support from a local charity where I live called Autism and ADHD, run by a lovely lady called Annie Clements, who is a really fantastic friend of mine, and she has given me many opportunities with regards to speaking and helping her out with professional trainings when it comes to teaching professionals about autism and what it means to have an individual with autism there to speak to them and help to effectively give a better understanding of what autism means for someone and how you can live with it, and the different strategies that we use to put in place and how we try and make our lives easier. One thing I am passionate about is making autism still more accessible to the media and try and make people understand that autism isn't as bad as what they see on the TV, or the standard stereotypical versions is that someone with autism has to rock, flap, spin, jump, and all the stereotypical statements, which isn't true. So it's good that I'm there to try and help people understand autism can be different and that we all are on a spectrum. So you can have non-verbal on this side, you can have verbal on this side, and I think I sit somewhere in the middle, because I can have days where I'm anxious and don't communicate at all, but I can have days where I go out and socialise and be outside and help educate people. So I can more than likely educate myself and be able to do things that I want to do outside. And so yeah, I kind of do that. And when I don't do that, I'm at home resting and doing housework and different things. So I often have my nephew as well, and he makes it a really, really fun time to be with him. And I try and learn that it's okay to have talking time and socialising time, and then time to chill out with my family and actually just be myself and fully relax to what I need to be doing. So yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. And yeah, 3 years has just been a lot of emotions running high, and I've been through a lot of upsetting things as well. I lost my auntie last year, who sadly passed away, and I was really close to her, and I'm really still grieving with that, and I really, really miss her. And I also had one of my friends sadly lose his life as well, which was really, really upsetting, and I really still miss him and think about, I wish he could still be here. So I have had some grieving time to try and figure things out in my head, and that it's okay to be upset, and it's not just a bad emotion. And also another thing I want to point out as well is that people with autism, we can empathise. It's just that we find it difficult to read people's emotions, and we then struggle to see if it's appropriate or not. And that's one area I still find really difficult with finding out if people are meaning well towards me, if they're not. And sometimes this gets me into a lot of trouble. So I'm trying to work out if I am making sense to them, or if I am saying something that's appropriate or not appropriate. And I still feel it's one thing I need to try and figure out properly without losing people's interest, as it were. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick little update for you guys. And people often ask me about how do I relax. So I relax by using CDs. I do a lot of mindfulness practice, which is about focusing on the present moment and not letting all the current stresses and worries in my head get to me. So I tend to do that before bedtime. I sit down and listen to the CD, and it helps me relax and ready to switch off, ready for a good night, decent night's sleep. So mindfulness is a lot of a good thing if you like to be calm and you want to learn how to control your emotions. It's a really good thing to do, and I highly recommend you look on YouTube for mindfulness clips, because there is quite a few good people out there. I will recommend one person for you called Jason Stevenson, who is an Australian who does a lot of mindfulness and meditation videos on YouTube. He has a very, very big fan base and a lot of followers on YouTube, so you can look him up. That's Jason Stevenson. He is really, really good. And also, if you want to know more about autism, and especially autism in girls, I suggest that you follow the Girl with the Curly Hair project. She is a young girl called Alice who has autism, and she is really, really good. She's written a book, and she has a lot of information on her Twitter and her YouTube channel, so I suggest you check her out. And yeah, she's another good person who I follow for advice, and I regularly use her videos to help make my own videos on there. So yeah, she's another person to follow. And yeah, I just thought I would let you know what I've been up to, really. And I recently went political canvassing, which was really, really good, and unfortunately it wasn't the result that we hoped it would be. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know what I've been up to, and that to stay positive, and that it's okay to be autistic. A lot of people say to me, oh, well, you seem to be coping and everything, but I do have days where I don't cope as well, and I do get anxious, and I constantly have to check things in my head and things like that. But I just thought I'd update you a little bit, and I hope you guys have found this video helpful. And if you have any comments or questions, then drop them down below for me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you like this video and want me to do any more videos, and just let me know, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.